Yo, so check it out. Car has a really shitty bass tune. It runs, it puts down the driveway. It does what it needs to do. But there's a couple things I need to do, like this fuel pressure regulator that I mounted directly to the end of the rail because I'm an asshole and I didn't find no good spots for it. Well, the adjustment, you can't get to it, so that's bad. So I have to make new fuel lines, move that somewhere. My IAC on the bottom of it's like up here, just trust me. That's the idle air control valve for the K-Power Industries manifold. That's where it goes. My IAC is not IACing, so I need to get a new one of those. Which doesn't look like it'd be a pain in the ass to replace in the car, but might be. And I also can't take this intake manifold off in the car anymore. I did it a couple times with that engine. What the fuck is this? Goddamn assholes. Did it with that engine, but that engine didn't have studs like this one does right there. That's what it's supposed to have. But because the studs stick too far out, I get clearance issues with the rear-wheel drive cooling setup. Super uncool, but it is what it is. Treble's on, downpipe's on, can lambda. My flex fuel sensor isn't reading. It's the link ECU is throwing a code, like an error for it, so I'm going to check the wiring. It's just a pain in the ass to get up and down now. So I put the fucking Kansai KNPs 17x9 34 offset with Falcon Zenus RT660s 245 40 17 all around. Rubs in the front because I ran a square setup instead of a 225 like I was supposed to be. I probably should run roll that fender, because I still got to go lower. The car is pretty high, in my opinion. Running a 5mm spacer up front, 10mm spacers in the rear. Just a little bit of camber on the BCs, no camber adjustment in the rear. Everything works. Catch can, still got to figure out a fucking catch can. What else? I've been writing on my hood, so I don't care about it. Oh, Beamer World has a battery bracket specifically for an Optima red top or yellow top. And if you buy the battery bracket is like $130, but if you buy a red top through them, which is about the same price as every other red top, like their price isn't different than somebody else's. You know, you're not gonna find a cheaper one. If you do, it's a couple bucks. It's half off the damn thing if you buy the Optima through them. So in theory, I only paid $70, $65 for that bracket, which is really cool because I don't think I have, like, that battery is just chilling. It's not tied down or nothing, you know, which is super cool. And it's also a really small, shitty battery. Cleaned up the interior a little bit. I did go with the adjustable DSSR that I talked about before. I guess it made a little bit of a difference. Like, there's still some play in neutral, as there should be. Oh, come on. Dude, go into gear. Alright. God damn it. So, this is in first. Still a little bit of play, but it's okay. I've been having trouble like finding gears with this, getting it to go all the way in. Like, that's obviously first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. But like sometimes you sort of have to slam it. I don't know if it's my transmission, the shifter setup, the DSSR, I don't know, but not really digging it. Got the can gauge, works as it should. I was checking my damn thing earlier. Only light I got on the dash is the brake pad wear sensor and then the permanent traction control off. I guess that's the fuck that is. I do need to, I guess if you just touch all the fucking goddamn pad wear sensor wires together, it turns the light off. I had it running earlier, so coolant temp's reading 143. I'm gonna put a couple other things on this gauge. That's about it. Make sure it's in neutral, dude. of it or anything because it's not where it should be. But it's not cold. But it's still, this motor maybe has like probably 8 to 10 full heat cycles on it now. These fans fucking kick ass. I don't know if I told y'all, but I'm running the swivel setup, even though I was very much against it. I was trying to run an OEM thermostat setup. It got hot like 200 degrees with the fans on, so I ran that, drilled a hole in the thermostat. Let me see if I can show y'all. I got a box of bullshit back. Also, I'm on my third starter. I don't know if it's the K-Power Industries flywheel or what, or maybe I'm just getting shitty Duralast like AutoZone batteries. I'm now running the OEM starter. I haven't had any issues. But anyways, on my thermostat, I took that little thing right there, clipped it off, drilled the hole out to 3/16 of an inch. Haven't had any bit of cooling issues since then. But yeah, this is the setup. Give you all a little bit of an idea how much space you have. Got a lot of space in the front, like a lot. And then on the side, obviously under the intake manifold, like a normal M50 or M52, it is just packed with wires and cables. But I also ran my injector wires through there. So yeah, that's what we got going on. I cannot run the HVAC cover like I wanted to right now because of that filter right there, little breather. But I may just plug that and run the catch can. And honestly, since my catch can is really stupid, instead of getting another one, I might just use one of these three. Those are the factory motor mounts. Like that's where the motor mount will bolt because it's supposed to be like that way in a car. But yeah, so tuner didn't want to tune it open down pipe. Completely fine. So I wanted him to tune it at least enough to where if my fabricator needs to move it around the shop, like he can do it without any problems. And it's running a lot better. It was running rich as fuck before, like hurt my eyes if it ran for 30 seconds in the garage. But yeah, that's what we got. We're getting there slowly. Temperature is a little better. I'm not working too much right now, so I've got time for this. Right now, it's really just, it's my first lowered car. So like dealing, if I really should get a bash bar with a jack point. It's like right here. But I don't want to. Because I went and bought the nice long reach fucking low pro jack and it still hits the intercooler when I try to go to the front subframe. It works fine for the rear, jacking up by the diff. That's what I always used to do. Jack up from the front subframe, put the front on jack stands, jack up from the diff, put the rear on jack stands. But I can't do that anymore. So that's really sick. Might take it somewhere with a lift and just up and down a whole bunch while I get the coilovers where I want them. And then I gotta do an alignment because it's different wheels, different tires, new inner outer tie rod ends. I did finally put those on. You can see you got my nice new little boots, the control arms, like everything is, the car's ready. If I wanted to put it around the fucking neighborhood, I could. But yeah, man, that's that. Let me know if y'all got any questions. Do my best to answer them. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, dude, my garage is weird. I have to have this block here on the jack stand, that piece of cardboard under that jack stand, and then under this jack stand I have another piece of cardboard. I promise you, I play with it. They're all the same height, but they don't sit evenly. Don't understand. Weird garage. Yeah. Let me know what y'all got, man.